get to the other stuff.
So you've spoken about your experience growing up. Do you think there's racism in cricket in Australia today?
I think there's racism all around the world. Uh, so yes, but the people I've dealt with, majority, I say 99% of the people have been absolutely great. There's always outliers in anything you do. So my experiences have been great, and I can't let 1% of the people I've dealt with in cricket tarnish that. We have such a great participation of multicultural cricketers from such a young age group. For me personally, it's just about trying to get that representation in the Australian cricket team and administration roles at a high level, so everyone could feel like they're a part of it. Cricket's given me so much. I love the game, so I just want everyone to feel what I felt. And through my experience and my journey, I feel like it can provide a bit more insight to Cricket Australia that they can't get from the average cricketer, just like Lisa can. We've had a different journey. We've grown up, as coloured people in Australia in a very white sport. So that's all I'm trying to share, and it's really the crux of it. Sorry, yeah, go.
Do you think the current controversy is taking a toll on you?
No.
Usman, just in regards to the action plan and your inspiration, your legacy, do you feel and realise that it extends beyond just the Southeast Asian kids that have, there's little Anglo kids that look up to you and you're their favourite player, and that will help bridge the gap at a huge level?
100%. I had a conversation with James Allsop, who was a part of this not too long ago, and I said that exact same thing to him. I'm like, I love what you guys are doing specifically with the South Asian community, but this needs to be broader. I've got Usman Khawaja Foundation, and part of that is about breaking barriers. I didn't speak English when I came to Australia. When I was in kindergarten, my first day at school, didn't speak a word of English. I only spoke Urdu, which is almost the same as Hindi, and I didn't speak any language, but I remember first day at school, I could play sport. I could play handball, I could play touch footy, I could play cricket, didn't speak a word of English. So sport breaks down all barriers. So I don't really, it's not for me, for me, it's not personally, South Asian community, whatever. I love to see cricketers from other continents, Africa, other parts of Asia, all around the world that don't actually play cricket, to get them more involved in the game that I love, because I think there's a big area there that we can still explore. But I think we can't really do that unless we're getting more Southeast Asian cricketers, male and female, into the sport, because they're the ones that actually love cricket. So if they love cricket and they're struggling to get in the system, how are we going to find ways for other people? So for me, it's more about focusing on something really small and then working our way out. Once you can tick that box up, let's tick the next box. Let's tick the next box. If you try to do everything at once, which I felt like Cricket Australia have probably done in the past, it just doesn't work because things get lost. It's too big. Australian cricket, Australia is too big of a cog. It's too hard to do all at once.
Well, you said 3 years ago that you dealt with tags of subcontinental cricketers, things about laziness and everything that contributed to ethnicity. Do you feel that still applies to elite cricketers today? And did you see that in your time in the elite pathways?
Yeah, it's a great question. 100% is sorry. I think the stereotypes I've felt, I'm not sure if Lisa felt the same way, a lot of the times were stereotypes. I was told that I was lazy growing up. There was a stereotype that subcontinent cricketers didn't try hard enough. Just in general, subcontinent people didn't try hard enough. And there wasn't a barrier to break that down because all my coaches were white Australian, all the selectors were white Australian. And they didn't really understand me or my culture as a person. I mean, me doing Ramadan as a Muslim, I did that Cricket New South Wales start, and no one had any idea what I was doing. And for the naked eye, you just look at it and think, oh, Uzi's, he's not training hard enough. He's not, he's not working hard enough. But it's 6:30 in the arvo, and I haven't eaten or drinking all day. I'm cooked, but I'm still training. I'm still out there. We're doing a fitness session. I'm still out there. Yes, I'm lagging behind everyone, but I'm still doing the work. So it's those little things that you can sometimes break down. Where if you actually had someone from subcontinental background, multicultural background, it's like, oh no, it's all right. He's fasting. Just give him a bit of love. He's doing all the work. But at that time, it was more, he's not working hard enough. They didn't really understand what it was. So if you don't understand it, it's very hard to relate to it. I mean, I had a lot of issues when growing up. Outside of my home, I was very, very Australian, but at home, I was very, very subcontinental. I spoke the native language with my parents. We ate, chicken karais and parathas and biryanis at night time. I was very, very much subcontinental. So the gap was always there for other people when they couldn't really relate to it when I was outside.
But
Veer from HW. I ask you, launching the multicultural program, how it can be beneficial for multicultural people in coming days.
I just think it's about opportunity. I think that's what we're trying to work out. We're trying to give multicultural community opportunity to get involved in cricket. I think we've always tried that in the past, but this time we're being really specific. We want coaches of multicultural background. We want administrators from multicultural backgrounds. I mean, you still need to be you still need to be very good at what you do. We still want to get the best of the best. But sometimes it's just about providing the opportunity and give people a helping hand. It's very hard to do anything of mine. I would not be here. I would not be able to play cricket where I am right now if it wasn't for a lot of people. And I put in a lot of work, but I can't be here without the help of a lot of people. I think the same applies for any job or role you go into.
I guess that too all for Usman. We've got some photos to do afterwards.
Okay, now you can answer what Christian, whatever you want,
Okay,
guys.
so your reaction to the announcement that you're reprimanded for wearing the black armband and that you can't put the message on the
So what was that? Sorry, my reaction.
your reaction.
ICC's reprimanded me
Yeah.
officially.
Charged. You've been charged.
Okay, thank you, sure. Look, I'm going to be totally honest, and the conversations I had with Nick in Cricket Australia has been great. He's been very supportive. For me personally, dealing with the ICC, I don't think being reprimanded for wearing a black armband, which the ICC asked me on day two what it was for. I told it was for a personal bereavement. I never ever stated it was for anything else. Shoes were a different matter. I'm happy to say that. But the armband made no sense to me. I followed all the regulations, the past precedents. Guys have put stickers on their bats.